You know, when you look at Jupiter, you see this beautiful, swirling giant of a planet. But have you ever really stopped to think about what's hiding under those mesmerizing clouds? We're going to dive into that, and let me tell you, what science has figured out, it's pure cosmic nightmare fuel.
So let's do a little thought experiment. Let's say you could fall into Jupiter. What would you actually see? What would you feel? I can pretty much guarantee it is not at all what you're thinking.
Yeah, if you're picturing yourself just kind of gently floating through some pretty, colorful clouds, nope. Forget that completely. The reality is so much more violent and frankly, way stranger than most sci-fi even dares to imagine.
It's funny. From way out here, Jupiter looks almost inviting, right? Like a big, fluffy gas ball you could just fly right through. But trust me, that is one of the most deceptive looks in the entire solar system. So let's break down what that journey would actually be like.
Okay, so our little trip into Jupiter is going to happen in 4 stages, and they just get more and more terrifying as we go. We've got the entry, then the darkness, then a weird ocean, and finally, well, the end. All right, let's start. Stage 1, the entry. The second you break through that top layer of atmosphere, you are not getting a gentle welcome. Not at all. You are instantly thrown into some of the most violent weather you can possibly imagine. The very first thing that hits you is the wind. And look, this isn't just a bad storm on Earth. We are talking about winds screaming at over 400 miles per hour. That's a force that would just rip anything to shreds in an instant. So, picture this. At the exact same time you're being torn apart by these insane winds, you're also being flash frozen. The temperature in these ammonia clouds just bottoms out at a brutal minus 150 degrees Celsius. It's this 1-2 punch of crazy violence and deadly cold. And believe it or not, this is just the easy part. Yeah, that's really just the beginning. As you keep falling deeper into stage 2, the wind and the cold, they suddenly seem like the least of your problems. Because now, 2 new things take over, and they're way worse. Total darkness and unbelievable pressure. You only fall a few hundred kilometers before every last bit of sunlight is just gone, wiped out. You are in complete, pitch black nothingness, falling through this endless, invisible abyss. The feeling of being alone would be just total. And then the pressure starts to build. And it doesn't just build, it ramps up like crazy, to the point where, as the science says, it would crush a nuclear submarine like you'd crush a soda can. It's just unimaginable. And the craziest part? You're still falling. Okay, this is where things go from terrifying to just plain bizarre. This is the part of Jupiter that scientists are obsessed with, because you're falling, and you're just waiting to hit something, right? Some kind of solid ground. Well, you never will. You'll never find it. There's no solid ground, no rocky core to crash into like here on Earth. There is simply no landing on Jupiter. So what on earth do you hit? Instead, you hit an ocean. And I'm putting ocean in quotes for a very good reason. Because this is an ocean unlike anything in the universe. This ocean, it's made of something called liquid metallic hydrogen. What does that mean? Well, the pressure down there is so insane, so powerful, that it literally squeezes hydrogen gas until it stops being a gas. It crushes the atoms themselves and turns it into a flowing, liquid metal. And just when you think it can't get any weirder, there's this. This ocean of liquid metal isn't cold. It's hotter than the surface of the sun. Just let that sink in. You're in a flowing, glowing, superheated sea of metal that's hotter than a star's surface. So what happens when you finally plunge into this bizarre, sun-hot ocean of metal? Well, welcome to the final stage of the journey. This isn't just the end, it's your eternal prison. See, this liquid metallic hydrogen, it's incredibly dense, denser than rock. So your fall would start to slow down, and then it would just stop. You literally can't sink any further. But the planet's gravity is so immense, there's no way you're ever going back up. You're just stuck. No way up, no way down. You would just be suspended, trapped, floating, forever, in this dark, crushing, superheated ocean of metal deep inside a planet you can never, ever escape. I mean, it is the ultimate claustrophobic nightmare. Yeah, at that point, you're not a visitor anymore. You're not even a separate thing. You're just absorbed. As the scientists put it, you become part of the planet.
Like, this whole journey into Jupiter is a pretty terrifying thought experiment, right? But it just goes to show how incredibly alien, how extreme other worlds can be. And it really makes you wonder, if a place this strange exists right here in our own backyard, what other unbelievable secrets are still hiding out there in the depths of our solar system?